So true. Let me let this Carmelite monastery wants to speak. Let's see if this person is going to be entertaining. All right, Carmelite, what's happening? You gotta unmute, bro. You gotta unmute.
Can you hear? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's up, man?
Okay. Are most of you Orthodox?
Yeah.
Everybody that's in this space?
I mean, I don't know every person in the
Yep.
space, but I mean,
Okay. So
As
yeah,
far
so
as
I'm a
the
traditional,
speakers are.
right. So I'm a traditional Catholic, and I was just wondering, how do you guys explain multiple heads on one body?
I mean, the Byzantine eagle literally had two heads, and it was the symbol of the church in the first millennium. So,
Well, Christ.
and like multiple fathers talk about the patriarchs being heads. In fact, your Eighth Ecumenical Council, Constantinople 869, literally says that the patriarchs are heads of each church. So that's in your extraordinary magisterium.
No, I mean, you're misreading that. There's only
No,
one.
I'm not misreading
There's
it.
only one head.
I'm not
There's
misreading
only
it.
one head for one entity, not multiple. Because
Do you want me to show you the quote? So if I show you the quote from your council, are you gonna admit you're wrong? Because I can pull it up right now.
yeah, well, so can I.
Do you want me to
Where
show
you?
you where it says? Do you want me to show you where it says the five patriarchs are the heads of the church?
Let me try to pull that up myself. What? Hold on. What council is this from?
Constantinople 869. Give me 1 second.
Do 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 do. Do, 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 do.
There it is, right there.
There.
So if you go to the post that I just put right there on the space, and you scroll down to the second quote, that is Richard Price, Acts of Constantinople 869, and it says, God established his church in 5 patriarchs and decreed in his gospels that they would never at any time totally fall away, since they are the heads of the church. For the saying, the gates of the underworld will not prevail against it, has this meaning. If 2 were to fall away, people are to have recourse to 3. And if 3 fall away, they are to have recourse to 2. While if so happened that 4 were to fall away, the single one remaining the head of all, Christ our God, would call back again the remnant of the body of the church.
Who has
So
the
the 5
primacy? Who has the primacy?
primacy is irrelevant. Primacy just is the
No,
first.
no, it isn't. No,
Yes, it is.
just because you don't like it doesn't
primacy,
mean it's irrelevant.
hang on a second,
Who
because
has the primacy?
primacy is contingent upon orthodoxy. If you fall into heresy, then communion with that which is prime is not necessary, which we see from all the fathers, such as Saint Maximus says this explicitly. Saint Maximus, although he recognizes the primacy of Rome, he explicitly says that when Rome falls into heresy, he refuses to commune with them. So we see Constantinople is called New Rome. So it's not that crazy that when Rome would fall into error, that Constantinople would replace Rome as New Rome. I mean, this is canonical in the First Council of Constantinople. This is canonical in Trullo. So I mean, yeah, it's pretty clear that primacy is contingent upon orthodoxy. I mean, wait, you're a traditional?
No.
Wait, are you a
primacy
Sedevacanist?
contingent on
Are you a
one
Sedevacanist?
head.
Are you a Sedevacanist?
Of course. So is that?
So
is
you
that,
agree with this?
So
wait. So you agree?
Is that your?
Wait. wait. So you agree that the Pope can fall into heresy? That the current man known as
What
Pope
you don't understand,
has fallen into heresy?
Here, you can't be a heretic and a pope. You can't be a heretic and a pope.
We agree.
Okay?
Listen.
Okay?
We agree with you. We've been Sedevacantists since 1054, brother.
No. You have no idea. Look, your
everything
nervous
that's
laugh.
happening today.
Your
Everything
nervous
that's happening
laugh.
today
All you have
Everything
is a
that's
nervous
happening
laugh.
today, post Vatican II, is all the fruit of 1,000 years of heresy,
All
bro.
you have is a
The
nervous laugh.
Enlightenment, everything. It's all the fruit of 1,000 years of heresy.
Over talk.
You're just late to the
Nervous
party, big
laugh.
dog. You're late to the party. You're late to the party.
Yeah, do me a favor. It's a principle, okay? There's one head for one entity. Tell us why God
Okay,
only
well, you know,
tell us why. You're gonna let me ask the question or no?
Go
yeah,
ahead.
go ahead. Just be quick.
Grow up, okay? Why did
Oh,
God
tough
call
guy alert.
Abraham alone? Why did God call Abraham alone?
What? What are you talking about?
You heard what I said. You heard what I
Why
said.
did God call Abraham? What does that even mean? What kind of question is that?
You don't have an answer, do you?
Well, the question, I don't really see what that has to do with anything, but we'll let you kind of bear out what you're trying to mean by that. But there being like a head patriarch, that's not even an issue. I mean, there's canonical privileges to the guy who has primacy. Right now, that would be the ecumenical patriarch. So, I mean, even if that's your point, we don't have an issue saying that. Furthermore, let's see what you mean by this weird Abraham point. What are you talking about? Hello?
I don't think he knows how to. You gotta unmute. You gotta unmute. You gotta unmute.
Why are you muting me? I didn't mute myself.
You're free to speak. Go ahead.
What's with the nervous laugh? Stop laughing, okay? Stick to the points. Isaiah 51, 1 and 2. Look it up.
What do you think you're proving with this argument? Like, just to be clear, do you realize what your burden of proof is? I'm just curious if you recognize what your burden of proof is with Vatican I.
The entire Old Testament. The entire
That does
Old
not answer the
Testament.
question.
Yes, it does.
No, I asked you what. I
Yes,
asked
it
you what
does.
your burden. What is your
Okay.
burden of proof? Do you know what the Orthodox position is on the papacy?
Complete heresy.
Okay, so what is it? Steelman, the Orthodox position on the papacy.
There's no
I'll wait.
such thing as multiple heads on one body.
Well, then how come your extraordinary magisterium says there is in the quote I just showed you?
No, that there's the primacy. Okay, even the Council of Florence talks about the primacy. Okay.
Yeah, of course, the Council of Florence talks about the primacy. It's a heretical council.
Oh, why
Like,
is it
what do you?
heretical?
And we
Why is it
the fact that you're
heretical?
using, yeah, it's heretical because it teaches double hypostatic cause, which Saint Maximus explicitly says that even the Latin fathers didn't even teach that. So it's a complete heresy. It
Double.
completely breaks down the Trinity, and but you're running
You
from.
destroy
First
the
of all,
Trinity.
you're running from
Trinity.
you're running
the
from
Trinity.
you're running from the simple question of what the Orthodox position on the papacy. The fact that you're bringing up primacy just proves you don't know what the Orthodox position is on the papacy, because we concede that Rome had primacy in the first 1,000 years. We concede that. We agree with that. That's obvious.
The office always maintains its primacy even when the chair is empty. It's not incumbent upon a human being.
Show me a father that says that. Show me a father that says that.
Excuse me?
Show me any father or council that says when the see of Rome is empty, it maintains its primacy. Find a quote from any church father or council that says that.
As a matter of fact, we'll let you use ChatGPT. Use ChatGPT.
Hold on.
Yeah.
A first millennium quote, by the way, not
first
Florence.
You want to bypass the entire Old Testament, where God has established the principle that there's one head for the whole people. Is there not?
What I want you to do is to demonstrate you understand the Orthodox position before you make a worthless argument from the Old Testament that's not actually going to address our position.
I already understand it. You have multiple heads on one body. That's it.
Yeah, which is what every council says. Which is what the council says.
There's no unity in multiple heads.
It doesn't mean that we don't have a first among equals, which in the first 1,000 years was Rome, and now it's Constantinople. We acknowledge that there is a first among equals that presides over councils. We acknowledge all that. We acknowledge primacy. So all your biblical arguments.
Issue with the word head.
All you're doing.
We don't even have issue.
No, we don't.
We don't have an issue with the word head. So when you say when you say we need a head to the body, well, we got one. The ecumenical patriarch.
No, you got a monster.
Baby.
You got chaos. That's all you have.
Chaos, bro.
You got chaos. That's all you have.
What do you have? You're a set of a contest. You don't even have
Yeah,
a head.
dude, you've conceded that your church has fallen away. That's your whole position, big dog.
Really? Let me ask you a question. During
Let's hear it.
Jeremiah, if you know anything about scripture, during Jeremiah's time, where was the head for 70 years? What happened to Jerusalem? What happened to Solomon's temple for 70 years?
Can you put this in a syllogism? How this follows?
You
that,
see what I'm saying? You
that
wouldn't even
Roman...
answer the
No,
question.
I don't see what you're saying.
No,
I want you
no,
to put in,
what
I
you
want you to
don't have
make an
answer,
actual argument.
Okay? You've been
I
stumped.
want you to put in an
You've
argument
been
together.
stumped.
That's, can you?
For 70
No, I want you to
years,
put an
God
actual...
has punished his church.
Oh my gosh! I
For
want you to put...
70
You're just
years,
you're just
God punished
asserting
his
random
church.
things. You're
That's what
asserting
happened.
random things in the Old Testament. You're just asserting random things. This would be like me saying,
random, right. It's not.
Yeah,
What's random about God
This would
punishing?
be like if I went to the book of Judges and I said, see, there's multiple judges, therefore Orthodox ecclesiology is right, then we can have multiple heads. Like, this is the level of argumentation. You're just assuming your premise and then just throwing out the Bible
There's no
arbitrarily.
assuming anything. It's history. It's history. Where
Okay,
was
so
the head?
explain to
But can
us.
you,
Explain
yeah.
to us
You didn't
how it
answer the
follows.
question. You're not
Explain
answering
to us
any
how it
questions.
explain to us how it follows from a 70-year gap in the Old Testament that therefore the Bishop of Rome maintains primacy even when he falls, even when the see is empty. That's what your burden of proof is. Please demonstrate that.
I already told you. During the 70 years, the
doesn't
principle of a head still exists.
that doesn't follow that
Okay,
that
they
therefore yeah
rebuilt
we
the
have a head.
temple. Didn't they
Okay,
rebuild the
we agree with
temple?
that.
Didn't they
We agree with
rebuild the
that.
temple?
We agree with that. We agree that the concept of
Oh,
a
here
head
we
is
go. The
maintained.
double speak again. This is
Is
ridiculous.
Constantinople called New Rome canonically? Yes or no? Okay, all right.
Okay, well, that was productive. You want to talk to the Elijah Yassi minimalist guy?
No, absolutely not.